Hello, I'm Sally J from Sally Social and welcome to my channel. Facebook is a marketing channel with many advantages and unique features. One of its more powerful features is its ability to remarket to visitors of your website. You've probably experienced it yourself. You know, when you visit a website to look at a product or a service, then you hop onto Facebook and suddenly you see an ad for that exact same product or service. Well, this is remarketing. And it's achieved when advertisers install a pixel code onto their website. Once a pixel is installed, the business owner can begin to track visitor behavior on his website and create advertising campaigns based on that behavior. Let's say I visit a product page to look at a pair of shoes, quite normal. When I land on that page, I trigger the pixel to fire and record my visit. Facebook then knows to show an ad related to those shoes in my newsfeed, and this is remarketing. Let's look at another example. I visit a website and I download some free content. An event is triggered to tell the advertiser's Facebook account that I've downloaded that content. This is called a custom conversion in Facebook. The advertiser can then use that data to advertise a related product to me. Now, I know what you're thinking. In that last example, why would a business owner want to spend money advertising to me on Facebook when they've already got my email address from me downloading that free content, yeah? Well, this is the power of advertising and remarketing. When I receive an email advertising a product related to the free content and then also see an ad for it in my Facebook newsfeed, I might be more interested, or better still, be more inclined to purchase it. Also, on top of that, if I don't read my email so often, then the advertiser still has a chance of getting his product or service in front of my eyes via the news feed. So effectively, the advertiser's got 2 bites of the cherry. The great news is you can set this up for all of your website pages for free, and I'm going to show you how. The first step is to install the Facebook base pixel into your website. Now, don't worry, I know what you're thinking, oh my crikey, there's a lot of code involved. There is a little bit of code, but it's not complicated. All you need to know what to do is how to copy and paste. Master that and you can master this. It's really simple. Okay, let's dive in and I'll show you how to install that pixel code onto your website. The first thing you need to do is make sure that you've got a business page set up and created on Facebook. You'll need this in order to run your campaigns from. Then from Facebook, head down to Manage Ads. To install your pixel on your website, head up to the hamburger menu on the left hand side and click on Pixels. Now, just one thing to be aware of, you can use the same pixel code for multiple websites. However, you can only use one pixel code per Facebook ad account. So if you're managing other accounts, then you'll need to create a new pixel. As you can see here, I've already created a pixel for Sally Social, my website. But let's pretend that we haven't got that. I'll show you from scratch how to create one for you. If you haven't yet created a Facebook pixel for your Facebook account, your screen will look like this. Then all you need to do is head down here and click on Create a Pixel. You need to give your pixel a name, so I recommend that you give it the name of your Facebook account. Then you need to enter the website URL that you want the pixel to be firing from. So in this case, I'm going to use one of my other websites. Simply copy and paste the website URL into the box here. And then you can click on Create. So Facebook is now creating my pixel. Now the easiest thing to do is to set up your pixel manually. And to do that, we'll click on this button here. Then skip past number 1, you don't need that, and head down to number 2 here. Simply copy the code by clicking on it, and then you need to head back to your website to install it. Now this looks really complicated, but it's very easy. So just to recap, we scroll down to number 2, click on the code, it will automatically copy it to your clipboard, then head across to your website. Now I'm using a WordPress website here with the Divi theme. So you need to look for a place where you can insert scripts. In Divi, you head to theme options and then across to integration. Then you need to look for the head script or the head tag of your blog. And as you can see, I've already got a pixel code in here, but I'm just going to pretend that we don't have that. Click on the top line of your script and then hit Command V or Control V to paste the script in. And there you have the pixel code inserted. Then all you need to do is head back down to the bottom and click Save Changes. And that's it. Your pixel code has been inserted. There are a couple of ways how you can test whether your pixel has been inserted correctly and it's firing properly. The first way is to go back into Facebook. Underneath the pixel code you've just inserted, you can send test traffic. So head down to number 4 and then you simply paste in your URL where you've just inserted it and click on Send Test Traffic. Facebook will then take a few minutes to record that pixel firing. The second way to find out whether your pixel's firing properly, and this is really important to ensure that it is firing properly, otherwise you won't be able to collect the data, is to install the Facebook Pixel Helper, which is a Chrome extension. You can see up here. And the way to do that is just simply head across to Google, type into Google Facebook Pixel Helper, follow the instructions and then upload it into your browser. As you can see here, we've got a green box with the number 2 in it. That tells me that there are 2 pixels found on this website. To be sure, we can click on it and we can see that the page view, which is the pixel that you want to appear here, the page view is firing properly. So there you have it. Your pixel's installed and it will start recording visitor behavior and send it over to Facebook so you can create campaigns based on that behavior. So that's the base pixel code. And remember, you should install this pixel code right away, even if you don't plan to advertise anytime soon. And this is because as soon as you install the code, Facebook will begin to track and record visitor data, which you can then use at a later date. Next, if you wish to remarket to somebody who downloads a piece of content from your website, such as a free download, a free video, and let's say you want to remarket to them using a related product. So you might want to sell them a course related to that free download. What you can do is remarket to them using the custom conversion. Again, this can be set up ahead of time, and I recommend that you do this now for all your free and paid content, so that if you decide to remarket to the people who purchased or downloaded that content in the past, you can do so. Okay, so here's how you do that. So one of the great things about Facebook remarketing is that I can remarket to anybody who downloads some content from my website. So let's say I want to remarket a Pinterest course to somebody who has previously downloaded this Get Started with Pinterest and Tailwind free guide. So they come to my website, they've downloaded it, and they were taken to this thank you page to begin their download. So the thing I need to do in order to remarket to them in their newsfeed within Facebook is I need to tell Facebook that somebody has visited this thank you page. And here's how we do it. Now remember, you need a Facebook business page to be able to do this. So from your page, all you need to do is scroll down and click on Manage Ads. Then we get taken to our campaign manager. Within that, we don't want to go in and set up an ad. We just want to go into the hamburger menu in the top left corner here, click on that and head down to Pixels. Now, remember, you have to have your base pixel already installed on your website in order to do this. Then you head down to Custom Conversions. So now we're going to create the custom conversion. This is one that I already have loaded onto my site. Now I'm going to create a new one. So I head over here to create custom conversion. Okay, So this is my pixel that's already loaded onto my website. I need to create a rule. And the rule is, I want all traffic that lands on this page to trigger an event. So the thing I need to do is copy the URL from my thank you page and paste it into my custom conversion event. So I need to add in the URL. So the rule here is that the URL contains, or we can select equals, so I'm going to select equals the URL of the thank you page. Then I'm going to give my conversion a name. So we're going to call this Pinterest download, so I know exactly what they've downloaded. You can, if you want, add a description here, and then you can select a category. So this is a complete registration. If this was a paid download, you can put the value of that conversion in here, but as this is a free one, we're going to leave it blank. And then we simply hit create. And then we're done. So to test this conversion event, we can go back into our thank you page and refresh it, and then head back into our Facebook conversion and see if it's triggered. Now it might take some time for you to see the results of the trigger here. So give it at least an hour or so. If nothing's happened then, you might just want to go back and check that you set it up correctly. So there you have it. You're now able to successfully remarket to people who visited your website and downloaded content, whether it's free or paid. If you enjoyed this video and you want to receive more tips and tricks about how you can successfully market your business online, then please subscribe to my channel.